I heard about the Woodnote initially through ads around Concordia, and I decided to apply this spring, like in end of March, when the world ended and my residency was canceled in Iceland. So I used the money I saved for that to move out.
I think I'm just hoping for kind of to meet a lot of new people and meet around and meet a lot of new people and make new friends and new like community members and kind of have a sense of like, you know, make Montreal even smaller and kind of know a lot of more people in that area. And I think it's cool that you kind of have apparently volunteer hours, and there's kind of like community hours that you need to put in to the Woodnote, organizing events that will be around.
Currently, to talk about my studio at Woodnote for a little bit, currently I pay $723, and that includes utilities, heating in the winter, and Wi-Fi. It just doesn't have air conditioning, but I have a fan, so it's okay.
We've had some trouble contacting Videotron to get our Wi-Fi, which was supposed to be included in our rent price. I will be paying $723 a month to be in the Plateau right beside La Fontaine, so that's quite a good deal.
There's a bike storage locker, which is great. We have a bike strapped to the back of this car. I could bring my bike and store it indoors.
The common room isn't built. The building itself is still exteriorly under construction, so that's a big concern I have on because we have classes on Zoom now, right? And we need a quiet living environment for that, at least for this semester. And then if the winter semester's offline as well, that would be another concern. But yeah, the noise from the construction and the construction itself happening still is another concern for me. But so far it's been okay, I gotta say, so.
Apparently there's no elevator, so that's something I'm kind of worried about, or you know, something that might be a concern. Maybe it won't be, but we're going to be moving all this furniture and all this stuff up 4 flights of stairs tomorrow. So I'm wondering how other people handled that and what the story is with that. So we'll find out about that.
Hi. So, if there's one thing that has posed the biggest problem so far is there's no elevator. And we have to move all this stuff up onto the 4th floor. So, I suggest if you're moving here and you live on the 4th floor, be very prepared for that.
We just got this up 4 flights of stairs.
Good fucking job.
Alright, we have to do it.
Where is it going?
This is the team that just carried it up 4 flights of stairs.
MVPs!
Let's fucking go. Oh shit.
Okay.
Obstructed. Wait.
Okay.
Let's go.
Put it this way.
I'd say there's a lot of functional space in here.
My neighbors have all been really lovely. I've met them all. I've got to hang out with a couple of them and they've been great. It's very soundproof in this building, which is really nice. Unless I have my window open and I can hear somebody else with their window open or a neighbor across the street because my unit faces the alley, I will hear noise. But other than that, I have not heard anybody to the side of me or below me. And I'm on the 4th floor, so nobody would be above me. But it's very soundproof, which has been very nice. And it's clearly very livable. It's really nice living here because everybody's got each other's back. Everybody's really lovely and is in the mindset of living together and being in a cooperative. Meanwhile, in residence, some people are just living there because it's their first year and it's their cheapest option and their easiest option. Here, everybody genuinely wants to get to know each other and, you know, when COVID's over, be a cooperative and have events and stuff and be able to hang out, which will be really nice. So I think that's probably the biggest difference between this building and any other building in the city.
Hello, welcome to our apartment. This is the main entrance. That's a mirror. This is our bathroom. You see we got a cabinet there, got a toilet, got this lavatory mist. In case anyone, here's our shower and tub. I'm gonna take a candlelit bath in there quite soon. Nice full mirror. And here's the main room. So it's very nice and large. We have our dirty dishes and our kitchen. And this is our main living area. We just got this table used secondhand and we'll love it. We got this vase and this crab apple. And there we're on the 4th floor, so we got this nice view and then we got our plants. And we got this Greek statue. You need that Greek statue. And here's our nice little view of so yeah, very cool little tiny deck here, but really nice. You can see our living area space. We got Liv here. She's working. Little piano, little living area space there with the couch and thing. And then if you turn to this side, you'll see our table, kitchen, and yeah, that's basically the main area. And go over here, there's the plants. More plants in this clock. And closet in here with just a bunch of, I don't know if you even need to see that, just closet space. And here's my room. I got quite a lot of posters there. Desk. And it's a pretty small room. Just a little closet kind of thing, but it's open, so there's no, nothing there. No door, but then you got this. Just basically small little room. This is a double bed, so a double bed fits in here. So that's my view. And then you pull back into my room here. Little space, so there's a double bed, and then there's no space for my dresser actually, so that's my dresser right there. And yeah, that's about it. And that is my one room there, roommate's room, and that's another roommate's room there. And so yeah. They're in there, so I'm not sure. I can't busy them, but that's it.
So when you first enter our door to the left, you have our closet, which is quite large, the sliding doors. Inside we stacked 2 shoe racks here to hold all of our shoes and bags and laundry basket and stuff, and then we have a lot of art supplies and car stuff at the top. My partner Matthew has a car. Yep. Here we have some clothes that couldn't be folded and our jackets on the other side. In the winter, we'll probably unstack the 2 shoe racks to make room for the closet space to make use of this here. But it's quite spacious. Next to that, we have our little mirror and table here. This is where we keep, the dresser. This dresser is where we keep our linens, our towels, extra tote bags, extra blankets and stuff. I have makeup in here. Oop. And yeah, we just have our little cables. This unit's from IKEA and it has some really handy hooks. We added some other hooks to the back of our door here. This is our main door into our apartment. To the right from the entrance is our bathroom. Here, so we added quite a bit to our bathroom. We added this ladder and that shelf. So when we moved in, all it really came with was the toilet paper roll holder and the towel holder. So we added this, and we added the shelf here to make some more space. And the shower is quite spacious. As you can see, we have some masks drying. So quite a big shower. We have room for a little soap dish over here, although we don't really use it. We installed this shower caddy tension rod, which is super helpful. Was a bit of an investment, but super worth it. In the front, we have our mirror over here, which is quite large. In some apartments, the mirror actually broke and fell off the wall, so I'm really glad it didn't happen to us. There you go. So here's our little bathroom. Back out of the bathroom, and beside our closet we have our kitchen space, which is quite nice. I was under the impression that our fridge was going to be half size, so I was really just expecting like a mini fridge, like about this big. And when I saw this full-sized fridge, well, it's a bit smaller than usual. It's about 5 feet. I was really happy. I honestly almost cried. But there's a lot of overhead and like cabinet storage over here. We even have some cabinets that we don't actually use, but that's mainly because of this light here, and which is a strange design choice. So when we open it, it always hits. So we tend not to put too much in here or anything that we need often. We got this espresso machine, which has been awesome. Don't mind my wine glass. And the stove is also quite great. It's pretty new. My parents have this very similar stove, so I'm kind of used to it, but otherwise it has this very tricky thing. You have to press play, so if you bake, you'd have to press play, otherwise it won't work. And you have to do the same thing if you want to broil, or just like any of the other options. If you don't press play, it won't go. Under here we just have our garbage and recycling stuff, cleaning supplies. And here is our pantry. Here we have kind of music area, I guess. My radio from the early 2000s. It actually has a cassette player, which is really cool, but I don't have any cassettes yet. And this is actually a table. It extends outwards, so I can work from my bed. So you bring it up sometimes, and these two parts move separately. It's quite useful. And then here is our bed. A little messy, a little slept in. Yeah, also serves as a couch, which is why we have these long cushions here up against the heater. The heater is not on. We're probably not going to put it on because it gets quite hot in here, so I doubt we'll need it in the winter. But we use this as a couch because our TV is up here, high up on the wall, and we installed that ourselves. We'll have to patch a lot of holes later, so just for context, right beside the kitchen. We have our desk right there. Surprisingly, don't hate this view. I thought that it would be a lot to deal with. At first, I knew that we were going to be looking out at a wall. But I don't hate it. These curtains are purely decorative. Nobody can see us. We can't see nobody, so it's quite private. We also don't hear anybody unless something is happening directly outside. And here's our tiny glimpse of sky. Right there. So we're on the 4th floor, facing this really tall building. So you can see there's no windows here. Nobody in this building can see us at all. So that's quite great. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna slowly back up so you can get the full sense of the space here. So it's about 253 square feet. It's actually one of the bigger studios because our bathroom is on the exterior of the apartment. So some studios have their bathroom here. It's kind of like pulled in, so you would get it right from the entrance. It would take up this space. And we compromised our view for more space, which worked out pretty well, in my opinion. So yeah, and if you go outside, you'd have to wear a mask these days, but I'm not going to go out in the hallways too much. There's a really good breeze, and we have a view of the interior courtyard here, so I can choose to see them. Here. This is still under construction.